Alrighty, we are starting off in the basement here today. Had to make that hole just a smidgen bigger so we could extrude the 3-inch cap. We do have a PVC into cast iron connection, which is interesting to see because not every cast iron cleanout still has threading aggressive enough to hold on to those. We're going to go ahead and hop inside. I do want to note that there is signs of heavy buildup here, especially around the opening, where we can see that there was buildup that was recently removed. So we're going to go ahead and hop inside and take a look at things. Alrighty, so we are at the tie-in here. You can see that from here on out, things have been cleared to a degree. We still have some heavier scale buildup, but also here at about the 11 o'clock position from the clean out here, we're seeing some scale buildup towards the bathroom. We're gonna go ahead and flush the toilet and see how this water flows from the basement toilet. That moved by pretty quickly. Wasn't discolored or anything like that, so that's more than likely good to go. But we are seeing, you can see here we still have scale buildup. It's channeling. And right here at 5 feet in the line, we can see that the scale buildup is heavy enough to hold water. And you can see here that it's coming away from the wall, reducing the overall width of the line that the water has to flow through and the waste has to travel through. So we would like to see this cleaned with a chain from the downstairs toilet to ensure that all the cast iron was properly cleaned. I'm going to go ahead and push into the outside here. We have our transition point at 6 feet. It's cast iron to clay connection. We are seeing roots here at the connection. You can see them right there. So this is definitely a connection that you're going to want to clean every 1 to 2 years with a 3-inch blade or a chain auger to make sure those roots do not grow in and cause any flow restrictions or backups. Alrighty, so the line definitely has signs of being recently cleaned. We can see here that these roots have been trimmed back. The exterior cleaning looks really good so far. We would like to see the line cleaned with a 3-inch blade or chain auger from the downstairs toilet. And just with a stronger focus on cleaning the cast iron. Everything else, all the way up to 48 feet here, looks really good. We're going to flush another toilet proof flow. But as you can see here at the transition city tap connection, towards the top there we do have some debris, some old debris stuck to the top of the line, telling me that roots were allowed to come in here at one point and they were able to get that stuck near the top of the line. So this line looks like you have pretty consistent and thorough root growth throughout the clay, which is a-okay as long as it's coming in at these joints. it is functioning as intended. But this is a line that, again, should not go more than 2 years between cleanings and routine maintenance for optimal line health and minimal backup risks. Alrighty, this looks really good. We're actually going to change our recommendations ever so slightly. Instead of pulling the downstairs toilet, I'm going to recommend that the cleaning be done from the kitchen line. There is new ABS leading up from the ground to the kitchen, but again, we did see more scale buildup a bit further back and towards the end of the line. Again, it looks like it was cleaned all right. The cast iron could definitely use a little more TLC, just so that it's brought up to a decent condition. The scale buildup we see here is pretty average at this point, post-cleaning, but it is still something where if I had hopped in and seen it without a cleaning, I would be recommending this for a cleaning before anyone takes control of the property. But overall, just get her cleaned from the kitchen line, just to make sure that all that scale is properly removed from that kitchen line all the way out. And I'd recommend a chain auger just because chains tend to be a little bit better at breaking down the scale buildup, while blades tend to be better at, trimming through roots or pushing through hard blockages. So yeah, you can see just how built up and corroded some of this scale buildup is. So definitely get that cleaned and checked